What's up, everyone? It's James here, and I'm with Ben.
Hi.
And we are doing our 2018 Royal Rumble predictions. Hold on, there we go. And we've gone throughout all the matches and thought about who will win for the titles and who will win the Royal Rumble, both women's and men, and who would we like to show up. So,
A whole book and everything.
yeah, whole book, yes. So, okay, let's get started. What's the first match?
The first match is the Usos versus Shelton and Chad for the SmackDown titles, and that is a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Now, technically, the Shelton and Chad won sort of on SmackDown, but then it was the wrong Uso that got pinned, so it didn't count. And that's why they're all like, oh, but we should relinquish the titles and have it for ourselves. Where? So, who do you think is going to win, and why?
I'm thinking Shelton and Chad. Now, I haven't kept up with any of this stuff, but I really like Shelton Benjamin, which is sort of the brunt of my argument. But also, I think the Usos are kind of the people that hold the titles whenever nobody interesting is around.
Yeah.
And I think Shelton and Chad are interesting.
Yeah.
So I think that they could relinquish to them for a while, then Shelton and Chad have a storyline for a little while, and then probably it eventually goes back to the Usos. What about you?
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that Shelton and Chad also win it, mostly because I'm kind of over the Usos. They're like, penitentiary Uso state, you won day one or whatever that is.
Thing?
Yeah, that's their thing. But like the New Day can't go against the Usos again because they've had so many matches against them, and it's basically back and forth. Yeah, they win. Yeah, they lose. Yeah, they win. Whatever. So being it's a new tag team couple, I would like Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin to win it, mostly because being that Shelton's back, he hasn't won a title for a while. And Chad can also get back in the title scene. And that way the Usos can do their thing, have separate matches or whatever. And then either at Elimination Chamber or at WrestleMania, we have Aiden English and Rusev battling for the titles. It's like, have, Rusev Day on WrestleMania.
Are Rusev and Aiden English a big team?
They're slowly getting around. Like, the crowd like them.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, next. We got Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus
The Bear.
for the Raw tag titles, and that's just a standard match.
That is a standard match. Okay, who do you think is going to win that one?
I am on the side of the Bar. Originally, I thought it would be Seth and Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like Seth Rollins a lot. But the more I've thought about it, the more I think it's the Bar, because I think that you can set up a Seth and Jason split with that, and also
Yeah.
I think makes sense because I think Seth is a really good singles wrestler, and I would like to see him back in the singles stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Bar.
Okay. Well, I'm going both ways here. Like, Seth and Jason can win it by disqualification. That way, the Bar technically win. But then, also, Jason Jordan's just pissing me off. It's just like, yeah, my dad's Kurt Angle. I've got a title. I'm awesome. Whoop, whoop. It's like, dude, we don't care. So, the Bar could win it. And by, mucking around and making Seth hit Jason again, or Jason hit Seth this time. And then, the fallout between Seth and Jason, so they have a match on Raw the next night or in a couple of weeks' time. And then, to get Roman into the tag team title picture, so it's technically the Shield again, with the tag team titles. So let's have the Bar win it. Jason and Seth, break up, and then Roman becoming part of the championship again, but not the Universal title because we don't want to see that.
Okay, so you're saying the Bar wins.
Yep.
gets the belts.
Yes.
All right, and then that causes a split, and then Seth goes with Roman.
Yes.
All right,
That way, Big Dog and the architect of...
whatever.
Yeah, that works.
Isn't he now just Seth frickin' Rollins?
It's hard
Is
to
that
tell.
his thing now?
Yeah, Seth frickin' Rollins.
All right, next.
Next.
And these are in no real order, but next is Brock versus Braun Strowman versus Kane.
So,
Triple threat for the Universal title.
we have the Monster Among Men, the Machine, and the Suplex City
Yes.
Man with no neck.
Yeah. Welcome to Suplex City.
Welcome to Suplex City. My name is Paul Heyman. Right. Well, this is going to be brutal. And from my knowledge, if I'm correct, and people can comment and tell me if I'm wrong, a triple threat match is a no disqualification match. And we all know how tables like to get destroyed on every pay-per-view, mostly the Spanish table. And chairs like to get thrown. Yes, I can see stuff happening here.
Then Braun threw Brock through that table on last Raw, was it?
Yes.
Yeah, on Raw 25.
Yeah. Well, personally, I think personally for everyone, I want Braun Strowman to win it.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think we are agreed on this.
Yeah.
And then we both would prefer if Braun won.
Yeah.
I think he's more interesting.
Yeah.
I think he's around.
He shows up,
But
it's
I-
like,
But I
"Rah!"
think we also both agree that it's probably a Brock win.
It's probably a Brock win just for a little while, just because why not? And Paul Heyman likes to pull the strings. It's like, oh, my client doesn't need to be in it to lose it. It's like, yes, because he's never fucking around. But whatever. But surprisingly, if Kane won it, then if they want to get the big dog over again, not Seth Rollins, my bad, Roman Reigns, then they could retire Kane at WrestleMania, but because he's becoming mayor soon, so.
Yeah. I guess that's true.
But hopefully Braun wins it, because then he's a popular champion and always around, but then realistically it's probably going to be Brock.
Yeah.
Brock.
They love their Brock for WrestleMania
Yeah. And SummerSlam.
and everything.
Yeah.
As much as they can get out of him.
Yeah.
All right, next we got AJ Styles versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in a handicap match for the WWE Championship.
Now this setup is bloody hilarious. I love it. So match-wise, I want Kevin and Sami to win it.
Okay.
Mostly because we've never had a WWE champion. We've had technically tag team champions with the New Day and Spirit Squad, because
Sure, you're saying where there's more than two people.
because then they can choose who wants to defend it at the time.
Okay.
And being that Sami and Kevin are full-on friends at the moment, and that's Sami's technically big first win title-wise in the normal divisions. And that would probably humble AJ a bit.
Could be. I also think it'll be Kevin and Sami. The reason being that I think that they've set up this whole, how weird is it that they're having a handicap match and going to be co-champions. I think that they could wring a lot out of Kevin and Sami being co-champions. And I think it sets up a future match, maybe at WrestleMania, where they have Kevin v. Sami in there. To decide who the real champion is.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I will also say Kevin and Sami. Although I do like AJ Styles a lot.
Yeah, AJ would be better trying to win the title than already having the title. Because he works better when he's trying to win it. In my opinion.
AJ does.
Yeah. Right, so we've come to the main event, or one of the main events.
Yes, the main events.
The Ladies Royal
The
Rumble.
ladies. Alright, let's flip the page here. To the Women's Royal Rumble.
The most historic event of this year.
Now, the Women's Royal Rumble, we'll just go through it real quick. all the confirmed contestants were Alicia Fox, Asuka, Bailey, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Lana, Dana Brooke, who's that? Someone Morgan.
Liv Morgan.
Liv Morgan, okay. Mandy Rose, Mickie James, Naomi, Natalia, Nia Jax, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Sasha Banks, who's that? Sonya Deville,
Yeah.
and Tamina.
Yeah.
And we also had a couple of ones who we thought could be possible.
Yes.
Doing some research, including Ronda Rousey,
Yes.
Steph McMahon,
Hope not, but it may happen.
Ember Moon,
Yes.
possibly.
And NXT champion. That way, it proves that she's an awesome champion. She can relinquish the title the next night or whatever and come to NXT, not NXT, Raw or SmackDown and be like, yay, I'm here. This is what I do.
Maybe Shayna Baszler, although I think if if Rousey shows up, I don't think Shayna will. I don't think they want to have two UFC people in there at the same time.
Or if they do, like, Ronda could humble what's her name? Shayna. And just they can beat the living shit out of each other for possibly a good 2 minutes, and all the crowd's like, "Yay! Just
I could see them debuting Rousey at the Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
Have Shayna come up in the next month or two, and then have Shayna v Rousey at Mania. I could see that.
Okay, correct.
And in also some possible legends. Lita, Trish. We noticed the Bella Twins showed up at Raw 25.
Yeah.
One of them could be in it. And Beth Phoenix.
Yes. That the legends would be nice to have around. Just it's the Royal Rumble and it's the first one ever, so why not show up?
And they always love doing that stuff, right?
They certainly do.
Of having someone come in, even if it's only for like a couple minutes. Just to be like, hey, we got this person.
Yeah.
Remember them?
It's like, you don't remember the 90s? Woo!
Yeah, Lita. She almost broke her neck that one time.
One time.
But I think we actually both decided, both agreed that none of the legends were likely to make a huge impact.
No, just for the crowd pop.
Yeah.
It's like, early on, it's just like, oh, this is it, yay. Trish Stratus, woohoo!
Do you want to start with who do you think your number 1 and 2 will be?
Yes.
Do you remember?
No, I don't. What
right.
did I say?
You decided that your number 1 and 2 would be Sasha Banks.
I am the boss.
And Sarah Logan.
Yes, part of Riot. No.
Absolution. All right.
That way, they can fight early on, get real pummeled for each other, and then, either Bailey or the other member of Absolution can come, and then it's all pretty much even.
Yeah, is Absolution a heel team or a...
Heel team, yes.
Okay, all right.
Because
same as Riot Squad, right?
Yes, yeah.
All right. And then my picks were Bailey.
Bailey.
Love Bailey. Who doesn't like Bailey? And it says Ruby Riott, but I would say any one member of the Riot Squad.
Yeah, part of the Riot Squad.
Or even Absolution. One of those teams, so that they can seed one of them in there and then over the course of the match, have other members come in, and then they can do
potential storylines.
Well, just start doing gang ups, right? Of two people joining. All right, and our final fours.
Final four. I wanted Asuka, Rousey, Nia, and was it Sasha for me?
Final
four.
No.
Who did I say for the final four?
You got Nia.
Yes.
Asuka,
yes.
Ronda,
yes.
and Ember Moon.
Oh, Ember Moon, yes. That way, to promote UFC, NXT a bit more, and to show that she's a legit champion. If she wins it, technically, then, like I said, she can come over. Because Kevin Owens did that with his title.
Did he when he was still NXT champion?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I'll take your word for it. I think if Rousey's in it, I think she'll probably make it that far.
Yeah.
But my actual choices were, I think Sasha Banks.
Yep.
I think Nia Jax.
Yep.
I think Becky Lynch.
Oh, yep.
And I think Asuka.
Yeah.
And I think that in that situation, you've got two faces, you got two heels. I guess Becky Lynch is kind of on the cusp.
I don't
Like,
know anymore. Yeah.
She does some heel stuff, but I think mostly she's a face still.
Mm.
People cheer Becky.
Yeah.
So I think then you can have Banks and Becky versus Asuka and Nia.
Yeah.
And I think we both agreed on the winner.
Yes,
which was
winner
Asuka.
Asuka, because she can't technically lose. She shouldn't lose. Well,
I think Royal Rumble is one of the safe things for her to lose,
Yeah.
right? Because it's not really a loss, right?
Yeah.
But if it's not Asuka, it has to be Nia, I think.
Asuka, Nia, or Rousey. Just because.
Or Rousey.
Yeah.
Sure.
That way we can have her as a heel and like, oh, this is easy. This is WWE. Oh, I'm UFC champion. I was blah blah blah. But then if she mounts off again, then she could get her ass kicked like she did last time against Holly Holmes. That was funny.
Sure, that's a UFC person, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So those are our...
That was the ladies' Royal Rumble.
Women's.
Now it's the men's.
The men's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
The confirmed entrants are Aiden English, Apollo Crews, Baron Corbin, Bray Wyatt, Matt Hardy, John Cena, Finn Balor, Randy Orton, Rusev, Shinsuke Nakamura, Titus O'Neil, Elias, The Miz, Ty Dillinger, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods.
Those were the confirmed ones.
Those are the confirmed ones.
Yeah. What from NXT?
From NXT, I read Hideo Itami, but I thought for sure he'd moved up to 205 Live, but maybe he went back down.
Yeah.
We also thought maybe the Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream.
Because I think they could have him come in and then do something and then throw him out pretty quickly, right? They could fill that spot.
Have a douchey moment where he's like, yeah, show off, and then comes in and then straight back out.
What about, we didn't actually talk about this beforehand. Are Breezango still around?
Oh yeah, yes.
Because I feel like Tyler Breeze, if he's still with the company, or Fandango for that matter, they could have him run in and then chuck him out immediately, right? Because I think that they fill that comedy role.
They do, yeah. They're with Ascension right now doing an X-Files thing. Well, it's weird.
Ascension, the guys who wear the face paint?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's odd.
Do we have any others? No Way Jose.
No Way Jose!
I think also, a similar role to Fandango,
Yeah.
right? You hear the music, he comes down, he dances, and then gets chucked out.
Yeah. And rumors. Who were the rumors?
So this is a big one, I think, is Daniel Bryan.
Yes, he's been confirmed that his neck is better. Just
Yeah.
WWE don't want to risk it because, well, it's a neck injury, so...
For sure.
Yeah.
And his brain and all those things.
Yeah.
Possible Kurt Angle.
Good angle, yep.
Chris Jericho.
Yeah,
who I know
Y2J.
You're a fan of. Jeff Hardy could
Jeff
be
Hardy.
possible, considering Matt Hardy's already in there.
Yep.
Batista.
But maybe, yeah.
maybe around
Batista,
there.
yeah.
Bobby Roode.
Bobby Roode, the United States champion, yep.
Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph, if he comes back, that'd be interesting. He'd have to be in the last four, I reckon. Like, the last four to arrive, and then be like, yeah, I'm going after my champion, Bobby Roode, I'm after you. Woo!
Yeah, and then you can have the music hit, and, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Mojo Rawley or
Mojo.
Zack Ryder.
Yeah, they need to fight.
Or Roman Reigns,
Ugh,
which I think
the big dog, yeah.
is easily the most likely.
Yeah.
I could see him being maybe number 30.
No, he was 30 last year.
Oh, was he?
And everyone booed. That was funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Our do you remember your firsts?
My first, I wanted... Who did I want?
Who did you want?
Who did I want? Yeah, I wanted...
You wanted Finn Balor
Oh, yeah, Finn Balor.
and Randy Orton.
Yeah, because I don't think we've had that before.
Finn and Randy?
I don't think so. And that way, it's one from SmackDown and one from Raw, and you can get it started. Randy does his thing for a while. They both show off their skills.
They know that they can both do, like, if they want to have them in there for a long time, which I think they probably will.
Yeah.
Want Randy and Finn both in there for a while. They know they can do it.
Yeah, and that way, if they do another swap to both brands, it's a interesting potential future match for Raw or SmackDown. And who is
For my firsts, I said Shinsuke.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
And for my other first, I said Baron Corbin.
I am Baron. Yep, Baron Corbin.
Now, we couldn't decide on this, but I think you were right. I don't think Baron Corbin has ever won the Rumble.
No.
But he did win the
Money in the Bank.
Well, the Andre the Giant
And Andre the
Memorial
Giant,
Battle
yeah.
Royal.
Yeah.
So we know that he can do the big guy thing.
Yeah.
Right. And I think, but I also think that they're for whatever reason fairly hot on Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I think they like him. But I also think that they want Shinsuke in there to start because, give Shinsuke some space to show off a little bit.
Yeah.
And, then you have somebody right from the start who a lot of people are already interested in. And that's always fun.
That is always good.
Now, for your top 4, do you remember those?
Wanted Chris Jericho, I think.
That's correct.
Shinsuke Nakamura.
Correct.
Matt Hardy.
Yes.
Yes. And top four. Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you got them all.
Woohoo!
Yes. So, what are your thoughts on that? Jericho, Bryan, Matt Hardy, and Nakamura.
That way, Matt Hardy is basically the only Raw dude there, and
Okay.
the SmackDown guys can beat up him for a while, and it's like, broken or awoken Matt Hardy. It's just like whatever. But that way, if Chris Jericho wins, or Daniel Bryan wins, then that would be a big WrestleMania thing because then they can go after the title, or then Chris Jericho can go after Kevin Owens himself.
I can see Jericho if Bryan doesn't show up.
Yeah.
'Cause I think if Bryan shows up to the Rumble, that's pretty huge.
Yeah.
And they're gonna, I think if they're smart, they'll capitalize on that.
Yeah,
Right.
they should be.
If he doesn't debut, then sure, I could see Jericho. But my final 4 were Daniel Bryan,
Yeah.
assuming he's in it.
Yeah.
Shinsuke.
Shinsuke.
So, obviously I'm thinking Shinsuke debuts and then he goes the distance.
Yeah, that's number 1. That'd be pretty hardcore for him. Yep.
Yeah. Randy Orton.
Yep.
Because they always love their Randy. And they had that bit, was it at the end of the Raw 25th anniversary? Or was it last SmackDown?
Last SmackDown.
Where at the end, Randy Orton just runs in
Yeah.
and RKO's people for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that was weird.
And
It's
he's
like,
just like,
"Woo!"
yo, I'm in the Rumble. And it's like, okay, now the show's over. So I think that might be their half-assed attempt to get Randy Orton to be a little bit relevant.
Yeah.
And, where's my last one? Roman Reigns.
Wow, Roman. Yeah.
Now, you actually ended up explaining this one better, and I think I like your take on my choices, weirdly. I think that
Yes.
they bring Roman in.
Yep.
Maybe they bring Roman in at 29,
Yep.
right? They know everybody's going to boo him. They don't like it, but they know it's going to happen.
Yep.
He comes in, he throws a bunch of people out.
Yep.
Then, number 30, it's Daniel Bryan.
With the yes, chance.
Daniel, then, you have your final 4 with Nakamura and Orton. I don't think Nakamura or Orton would go all the way.
Or not likely, but Nakamura maybe, yeah.
Nakamura maybe. But and then you have the great moment of Daniel Bryan throwing Roman Reigns out.
And then everyone's screaming at the top of their lungs, oh my god, yes,
And
yes,
that's a great
yes.
moment, and WWE loves their great moments.
They do.
Who do you think will win?
If Daniel Bryan's in it, hopefully Daniel Bryan. If Chris Jericho's in it, hopefully Chris Jericho. But if none of them, then Shinsuke Nakamura, because then it just shows how strong he is. And then, if it's it all works out, if Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn win the title, then AJ can try and do his rematch clause with Nakamura saying he was going to go after them. So it's technically a fatal 4-way for the WWE title at WrestleMania. And that's why it'd be hardcore to see.
That'd be a hell of a match, too.
That would be,
Sammy
yeah.
versus Kevin versus
Yeah.
Shinsuke and AJ. Yes, I think we didn't agree on who we picked. You picked Jericho.
Yeah, because he's never won the Royal Rumble before.
Hmm.
So that'd be his first win there. Then he can headline WrestleMania again.
Yeah.
And then he can get revenge for Kevin Owens for breaking his heart and his back on Best Friends Day.
Whereas I said Daniel Bryan.
Yep.
Again, as with Jericho, if they're there.
Yeah. If
And
they're there.
I think we both agreed if Jericho and Bryan aren't there, then we both wanted Shinsuke.
Yeah, because that'd be an amazing thing to see.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think. I think having Shinsuke. I think seeing Shinsuke kick Brock Lesnar really hard would be a fun thing to watch.
It would be.
And also, I'm pretty sure that, like, Shinsuke will be down for getting tossed around by Brock Lesnar.
He would be, yeah.
Because, that dude has wrestled some matches.
Oh, he has, yeah.
So we're saying Chris Jericho for you, Daniel Bryan for me, or Shinsuke Nakamura if neither of those
If for
are
both,
an
yeah.
option.
Yeah.
But I think everyone can agree, no Roman Reigns.
No Roman Reigns. Boo
I mean,
Roman
he'll
Reigns.
be there, but
Yeah.
don't make him win.
No. Not again. Because, no.
No.
Even when The Rock tried to come out, everyone was like, boo, and Rock was like, oh, that's new to me.
Yeah. And it wasn't there the great thing where Roman Reigns won and Rock was there and he was basically pointing at Roman Reigns like, you like me, The Rock, like
yeah.
him.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
I was like, no, oh.
Like, come on.
Yeah. But yeah. Yes, well, it's going to be a good Monday morning.
Come on, everybody, like Roman Reigns.
Yeah, but as we said, that's the Royal Rumble. That's our predictions. That's what we think. And it's going to be a historic Royal Rumble. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to live feed some of the events. Not sure if I can live feed all of the events, but yeah.
Yeah, as long as we pop in at like the end of the Rumble or something,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
It's like pop into the top 4, and then the last 4, and then it's just like the title winners. Spoilers. But yeah. But yes. Hopefully, whoever is watching the Royal Rumble, you also enjoy. What are your predictions? Put them up. Who do you think will be champion? Who do you think will show up? Oh, one person we forgot to mention, Big Show.
Big Show, yeah.
Oh, I was also hoping like Big Cass shows up as well.
Oh, yeah, that would be cool.
Like his leg was hopefully better. Big Show, Big Cass, Neville.
Yes.
Forgot about Neville.
Always happy to see Neville.
And who? Yeah.
And, I don't know, who's somebody who definitely won't be there?
Johnny Otunga? Johnny...
Oh,
John-
David Otunga?
No, Johnny...
Johnny Mundo?
Yeah, Johnny Mundo.
That'd be alright.
That way he and Miz can get into a fight again from the dirt sheet back in the day.
Yeah, I remember reading something saying that a few of the people who are normally on Lucha Underground have been canceling some indie dates around that time.
Oh.
So it's possible you
Oh.
could see one or two.
Okay.
Johnny Mundo would be cool. I think
be.
above all, I would really like to see Ricochet, who's Prince Puma in Lucha Underground.
Okay.
He is terrific.
Okay.
He does lots of flips,
Nice.
which I'm
yeah.
a fan of.
Awesome, yes. Well, and I'm going to have to be used to just saying this again, so like, share, subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Like I said, who do you think is going to win? The men's, the women's, the title holders, whatever. And
Stacked card.
it is a stack card. Oh, I like the look of it. And I'm aiming for a couple of broken bones. Just, it's a historic event, why not? So, yes, it's James here. James is out, and James will catch you later.